In this video, we'll show you 10 best things to do in Mexico City. The suggestions are based on our fun trip to this unique historic metropolis. Sponsored by Beyond Compression Packing Cubes for Travel. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. And share your own Mexico City experience or ask a question in the comments below. And stick around until the end of this video, because we have a bonus for you. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 10. Plaza del Zócalo. Officially called Plaza de la Constitución and nicknamed Zócalo, Mexico City's main square has been a meeting place for Mexicans since the Aztec times. People have gathered here for ceremonies, royal proclamations, military parades, and even national protests. The site was the main ceremonial center in the pre-Columbian Mexico City called Tenochtitlan. This large and well-developed city-state was built on the island of Lake Texcoco, together with another city, Tlatelolco. According to Aztec mythology, it was considered the center of the universe. The nickname Zócalo means pedestal or plinth. A monument to the Mexican independence was planned to be built here, but only the base to support the statue, called Zócalo, was built. The plinth is no longer there, but the name has lived on. You won't, however, be able to miss a giant Mexican flag placed in the center of the square. Zócalo is home to several important buildings, including the National Palace, the seat of the Mexican government, and the largest cathedral in Latin America, Mexico City Metropolitan Cathedral, built in segments from 1573 to 1813 around the original church built atop the former Aztec Templo Mayor. While you're in the area, watch Aztec dancers that use inspiration from the ancient rituals and traditional dance just outside the cathedral. Number 9. Templo Mayor. Located right next to Zócalo, Templo Mayor, or Greater Temple, is a vast complex of ruins of religious and civic buildings from the Aztec times. Templo Mayor was the main temple of the rulers of the Aztec Empire, the Mexica people, in their capital city of Tenochtitlan, or what is today known as Mexico City. According to Aztec mythology, the Aztec god of sun and war, Huitzilopochtli, ordered his people to establish a new capital in a place where an eagle sits on a cactus devouring a snake. The seal of the Mexican government represents this legend from Aztec mythology. The legendary location turned out to be a place covered by wetlands. The temple was built on an island in the 14th century and was destroyed after the Spanish conquests in the 16th century. The ruins of the temple's exact location was later forgotten, and the excavation was carried out at the end of the 19th century and some parts even in the late 20th century. Visit Templo Mayor Museum, a part of UNESCO World Heritage that showcases archaeological finds and exhibits related to the Aztec civilization. Or if you don't have time, see the temple from the street above. Don't skip a disturbing skull rack displaying hundreds of stone skulls representing the sacrificial victims to honor the gods and the power of the empire. Number 8. Xochimilco. Xochimilco was the most important city of the Xochimilca people, who first settled in around 900 BC up until it was conquered by the Mexica of Tenochtitlan in the 15th century. Xochimilco is best known for a vast system of around 170 kilometers or 110 miles of canals, famous for its colorful gondola-like boats called trajineras. Canals of Xochimilco are one of the last traces of a vast water transport system built by the Aztecs. These canals were a part of a massive lake and canals that connected most of the settlements in the Valley of Mexico. Both canals and the Chinampa system of Xochimilco are part of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The name Xochimilco means flower field and describes flowers and other crops grown here. The vegetables, fruits and flowers were shipped to Tenochtitlan via the canal. Number 7. Street food. Mexico City's culinary scene offers a wide variety of food options, from affordable street food or antojitos, street snacks or appetizers, to gourmet international and local restaurants. Experience Mexican life through a variety of street food. Try some of the following options: tacos, quesadillas, tamales, chicharrón, machetes, delicious churros, or elotes, a Mexican street corn topped with mayonnaise and chili powder, and others. And if you're up to a challenge, you can even try chapulines or grasshoppers. Don't skip several important food and artisan markets spread throughout Mexico City, like Mercado de Coyoacán, etc. Number 6. Torre Latinoamericana. Torre Latinoamericana, or Latin American Tower, completed in 1956, is a skyscraper in the historic city center of Mexico City. This 166-meter or 545 feet high building is one of the city's important architectural attractions and was the tallest structure in Mexico until it was surpassed by Torre Ejecutiva Pemex. It is the world's first major skyscraper successfully built on a highly active seismic zone. Torre Latinoamericana survived the 8.1 magnitude earthquake in Mexico City in 1985. Other buildings in downtown were severely damaged. The tower's observation area, Mirador Torre Latino, offers some of the best panoramic views of Mexico City. Don't forget to explore Madero Street, right below Torre Latinoamericana, a popular and crowded pedestrian area featuring bars, shops, and other attractions. Check out our Mexico City 4K walking tour with closed captions to get the full experience. The link is in the description. Number 5. Coyoacán. Coyoacán is a bohemian neighborhood located south of the city center. Covered with cobblestone streets and known for its colonial architecture, the name actually derives from the Aztec language, meaning place of coyotes. The area was used as headquarters during the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire. Coyoacán was the first capital of New Spain. The area offers many activities and attractions, such as La Casa Azul, a historic house and an art museum where Mexican artist Frida Kahlo was born and later lived with her husband Diego Rivera. Mercado de Coyoacán, a traditional market famous for its colors and folklore, selling everything from clothing, plants, to various food options and more. Plaza Hidalgo and Jardín Centenario, full of colonial landmarks, bars, restaurants, Fuente de los Coyotes, Parroquia San Juan Bautista, beautiful Tranvía Coyoacán, and other attractions. Or Plaza de la Conchita with the Chapel of the Immaculate Conception Church, the oldest church in Mexico. There are many other exciting neighborhoods and streets worth exploring, like Barrio China, Zona Rosa, etc. Check out our travel guide for more suggestions. By the way, our mobile-friendly travel guide covers the top 20 things to do in Mexico City and things to know before you visit, including opening hours, links to buy tickets, itinerary suggestions, maps, and other information. By purchasing our travel guide, you are also helping us sustain this channel, so a big thank you for that. Number 4. Bosque de Chapultepec. The Chapultepec Forest is one of the oldest urban parks in the world and one of the largest city parks in the Western Hemisphere. Chapultepec functions as the lungs providing oxygen to the Mexico Valley. In the pre-Columbian era, the forest was also a popular retreat for Aztec rulers. The most popular section of Chapultepec is home to popular attractions and activities, including the Museum of Anthropology, botanical garden, a zoo, and an artificial lake. Here you can rent a boat and enjoy the escape from the busy city streets. There are 2 other lakes in the second section of the park. Don't skip Chapultepec Castle, or the National Museum of History, built in the colonial period. The castle was the official residence of Mexican heads of states until 1940. It is located at the top of Chapultepec Hill with amazing views towards Paseo de la Reforma and the rest of the city. Chapultepec served as an important water management system in the pre-Columbian era, featuring an Aztec-built ancient aqueduct. Did you know that the name Chapultepec derives from the Aztec language and translates as Hill of the Grasshopper? Check out our travel guide for more beautiful park suggestions, like an impressive Alameda Central right next to the Palace of the Fine Arts. Number 3. Museum of Anthropology. National Museum of Anthropology is the most visited museum in Mexico, offering the world's most extensive collection of ancient Mexican art, important archaeological and anthropological objects from Mexico's pre-Columbian heritage, like the Stone of the Sun or the Aztec calendar stone, created in the 16th century. You can walk around the 23 permanent exhibit halls representing the colors and materials related to Teotihuacán, Olmeca, and Maya cultures. Don't skip the stunning outdoor part of the museum. The building was designed by the architect Pedro Ramirez Vázquez, who also designed other important buildings in Mexico City, like Basilica de Guadalupe or Estadio Azteca. There are many other fascinating museums in Mexico City. Don't skip Voladores de Papantla or Flying Man, an ancient Mesoamerican ritual to ask God to end a severe drought, located in Tamayo Park close to the museum. This video is sponsored by Beyond, helping you save space when you travel and organize your suitcase. A revolutionary new way to organize your luggage consists of a set of small and large packing cubes. Once you're done packing, just close both zippers, compress the air out of your packing cubes like this, and voila! Your clothes are compressed and your luggage is organized. We use Beyond packing cubes on our travels, and they are even designed to fit your carry-on. Visit Beyond's Amazon page to get your own compression packing cube set. The link is in the description. Number 2. Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Basilica de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe is a Roman Catholic church, basilica, and national shrine of Mexico, and one of the most important pilgrimage sites of Catholicism. The present church was constructed on an earlier 16th century church, finished in 1709, due to its dangerous sinking foundation, the old basilica. The new basilica houses the cloak containing the images of Our Lady of Guadalupe, one of the most important symbols of Mexican faith, based on a series of Marian apparitions in 1531. The basilica is visited by millions of people every year, making it the most visited Catholic shrine in the world. Don't skip impressive and stunningly landscaped Sagrado Recinto del Tepeyac Garden and explore other impressive sites. Number 1. Teotihuacán. Located about an hour drive from Mexico City, Teotihuacán is a must-see. This ancient Mesoamerican city was probably established around 100 BC, long before the arrival of the Aztecs, and its origins are still unknown. Teotihuacán began as a religious center in the Mexican highlands around the 1st century AD. It was supposed to be the largest city in the pre-Columbian era, with an estimated population of at least 125,000. In the 8th century AD, the city was abandoned, probably because of the extreme weather events in the centuries before. Walk along the Avenue of the Dead and admire the Temple of Quetzalcoatl, the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon, apartment compounds and vibrant murals. Secret tunnels were discovered under the Pyramids of the Moon and Temple of the Feathered Serpent. Teotihuacán was a prosperous kingdom and traded with obsidian, used for tools, weapons and other. Close to the pyramids, you can even experience how people turn volcanic stone into a piece of art, observe the sun, how to use an entire cactus and turn it into a sawing kit, or how they ingeniously colored the sawing thread and used interior parts of the cactus as paper. And here is the bonus that we promised. Don't leave Mexico without experiencing mariachi, a genre of regional Mexican music and a symbol of Mexican national identity. Mariachi music, as we know it today, originated in Jalisco in the 19th century. You can listen to mariachi in various places around Mexico City, like Plaza Garibaldi. Whether you want to follow the footsteps of the Aztecs, experience centuries-old traditions during Dia de los Muertos, admire the place where Frida Kahlo lived, immerse yourself in delicious street food, or discover artisan and other markets, there is plenty to do in Mexico City.